Hi everyone, Daria here. I'm gonna show you right now like a team of agent I built that is helping me to like process like emails, like email threads and craft an answer really quick. Like so I did it because like I'm a native Spanish speaker and yesterday I sent a bunch of emails to a lot of newsletter owners and we got like amazing feedback from them and I'm gonna process it like very quickly and very professional without typos and all that. So what I'm doing is just like taking the email thread with all the answers, like questions, and I pass it to these two guys. So this one, what we do is like take from the email thread, like he will extract the information, right? And this guy will craft the responses. So I made two teams because like, Kaiban by default is using like OpenAI GPT like 4.0 mini, but that model is very cheap and small. And for this task, I needed like something more like heavy or do some like fine tuning on the prompts and all that. So I don't want to do that, just spending like some money on cloud 3.5 and the results are great, but I leave it here. So in the code, so like this is a preview of what I have in the code, right? So I'm using cursor like everyone. Cursor is great, yay. So I made these two agents, like Emma and Ryan, and then you create the tasks. Like one task is will analyze the email thread and getting all this information, and the other task for the other agent is to like craft the response. Like I assemble the team, put the API keys, and then I run here like to see it in the preview. Like you run like npm run Kaiban, right? And this will open like a web server with this crazy and amazing UI, right? So and here like I defined in the team. So here the inputs are the email thread and then the user tone. I just hard code this because I love to talk people. This is my energy, humble, natural, and direct communication. I don't like a lot of bullshit. If you do that right now without saying that in ChatGPT, like you're gonna have a lot of like BS stuff like, oh yes, we are great and awesome and amazing and all that. I hate it. So what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna fit it out here like from one of these email threads, right? So I don't wanna use like personal information, so I created like a demo of the thread here like with other names and all that. So I'm gonna copy this email thread here and I'm gonna pass it to the agents. See how they are running locally. So that this is cool about the Kaiban board. You don't have to log in into the SaaS platform and all that. You can come here, like install Kaiban, and then you can play locally. And then later on, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna like show you how you can deploy to your preferred like server provider. So I'm gonna put the email thread here, and I'm gonna start the workflow. Look that we are gonna be using like GPT 4.0 mini, right? So using GPT for that wins. That's crazy zone is a win. Like I live in Miami, so like hurricane came, Milton just passed here, and that's all the crazy sounds that you are hearing. So mission accomplished. See, like the thread was like, okay, I appreciate. I got like regarding your thoughts in the JavaScript community. It's a very good, decent answer. But if you're gonna try it with cloud, you just check it here, right? Copy and paste the email thread again, and then you will have the task in the board again as well. And see how this agent Emma, how he like start talking with himself, like calling the cloud 3.5 API right now, and see like how it's like you see that inner process here in the activity. That's great. Like if don't, you have to come here and see like a bunch of crazy logs in the console. Okay, here in the logs you have like decent information as well, but we put it all this info in the board, right? So here and here, like see how levels of details like he got from the main topics of the emails and all that. See, and then we have the result. at this result. It's way better. So don't get crazy with what it says here. I'm gonna share the links. You can play with the two boards, put email threads, and then you can reproduce the same. Like basically what I did was creating two teams here, like this one. As you see, these agents are using Anthropic Cloud, and these guys are using like GPT-4o mini, like really quick way to test AI models and all that with this concept of agents. So right now, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna stop this process, and I'm gonna deploy this to Vercel. I use Vercel, I love Vercel, like since when they were called now. I know a bunch of people talk about them, like I don't care. I love their services, and I prefer to paying like some money for some quality things. So I run like Kaiban, but I respect like people that wanna like spend less money and use their own servers and all that stuff. You know, like that. This is just my personal opinion. So Kaiban deploy. So important as well. Like this command will deploy to Vercel. But you can deploy Kaiban to whatever server you want. You have here, like as you see, this folder. This is a Byte project. So if you want to put it in GitHub pages, congrats. If you can put it in your own PHP server, no server, do it. I'm just doing Vercel here because I love them. You know, they are not paying me or anything like that. So yes, you're gonna proceed with the deployment. See how this is like taking what I just built here, and then it's building, and then it's putting into Vercel. You can put it to AWS, CloudFront, like whatever you want, like Cloudflare. See, here is the URL. So I'm gonna send these URLs. I have it here. So if you come here, you can like open it, and here you can put your email thread again. Oops. Let me copy and paste. Yeah, you have it. You can change the communication style. The source code of this, just let me know in the comments. I'm gonna send it to you. I don't want to like just upload to GitHub everything that I do locally. I'm a bit lazy, but yeah, just shoot me a comment. I'm gonna send you the code. It's basically this file. Not a lot of configuration. Kaiban is really easy to use. Like we paid a lot of attention to that. Following the Crew AI example, like those guys, I think they are doing a great job in the way they abstract the API. We are kind of following their path in that regard. But with Kaiban, you have like state management. It integrates with the JS ecosystem, and it's great. Give no feedback, use it. Okay, so cool, guys. Thank you so much.